welcome back to another episode of Putting Up Points, episodes 66, sponsored by the lovely Kobe Styling Salon. You know what it is. It's your boy B-Web, man. And to the right of me, I got my distinguished,
yes, sir,
most elaborate, awake,
pina colada
up. Woo! Ooh, who I got to the right of me, man? Who I got to the right of me?
Pina colada meek sweat today.
Oh, pina colada meek sweat. That is a lot. It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Good luck.
That's a lot.
Good luck.
But you know what it is, baby? We running a 2-man operation today. To all of our distinguished other co-hosts
on the IR list today.
Everybody get well off the IR. Yes. You know, we'll see y'all soon. Everybody that work behind the camera, get back. You get no more vacation days. 0 vacation day. Was that in the contract?
Nah,
they getting fined.
It was 1 year. Then you get your
right. You got to hit a year before you get, and they ain't hit the year. Yeah. You fined. The other person that worked behind the camera, you fine. It was a no-show. No call, no show. Mm-hmm. So both of y'all getting fined. Low management.
A lot of low
management, but we gonna work it out. But you know I'm coming in with the vibes.
Oh my God.
Bro.
Bro.
Woo! Yo, that's a hit in the street.
No,
Stop it. Stop it.
Not.
2 gun on my hip. Make it feel like Lord.
That's my first time hearing that.
All right, man. You being disrespectful, man. Every time I'm my guy.
Yo.
Hold it down, man. Hold it down. That's a hit. We don't own copyrights to that, but that's a hit. That's that Law and Order by yours truly, Jello Ball.
Only if you got a 98 Chevy with 30s on it.
Oh, God, bro. You gotta be stopped, man. We're going to jump right into trending topics, though. First trending topic. Ended today. Rory McIlroy wins the 2025 Masters in a sudden death playoff, which hadn't occurred in 8 years.
Yeah.
So shout out to the Englishman, Rory McIlroy. He did it. He broke down. He cried. We're moving on. Okay. Other than that, we're gonna jump right into some fisticuffs. Little
weave,
bob. Boots Ennis is now the unified welterweight champion of the world with a TKO win over Imantas Stanionis. You like how I said that, Stanionis?
That's hard.
That's hard.
That's a hard last name.
That's hard. That's hard. You know what else is hard? The way he got hit.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm throwing lefts and rights. You wouldn't understand. Oh, my God.
Crazy.
Other than that, we're going to snap it up real quick. We got to snap it up for the guy, man. We're going to snap it up for the new king of goals in the NHL, Mr. Alex Ovechkin. Flex, drop a bomb to this. Don DeMarco. Yes, I got my own drops. I don't care what y'all talking about. I got my own drops. In the same amount of games as it took the previous record holder, Wayne Gretzky, which is 1,487 games, he took over as the new leading goal scorer in the NHL history with his 895th goal. Now, that's how you break a record. In the same amount of games, you did more. Everybody else that be breaking records but play longer,
it take too long. Hurry the fuck up.
Feel me? That record was there for a while.
Yeah, he was trying for that. Yeah, he was trying for that record hard.
Oh, yeah, he was. But I also have to respect him because the game before there was a open net. He said, I didn't want it that way. He said, no, I want somebody in the net. Shout out to him, man. Snap it up.
Get that mother.
Word. I'ma get it. It's mine. But he did it the right way, man. So we always gonna applaud that.
Yeah, I was wondering why they took him out when they went open net because we knew that was gonna happen.
Exactly.
I'm like, why you come out? You could have broke the record in front of the fans. He
said, nah, I want it the real way. In other news, Montverde Academy, the high school, has hired Steve Turner as their new boys basketball head coach. And his all-time coaching record, 497 wins, 176 losses. He won a lot.
That's it.
He don't lose. He don't lose too many.
He know how to win.
Hey, man, with the rights of people that go there, I mean, they have names. Yeah. So, hopefully he carries on the legacy. But in the last trending topic, because it's a two-man operation, we got merch. You see the merch?
Yeah.
Y'all don't got this, though. That's
exclusive. That's exclusive right there.
This is an exclusive. Y'all don't got this. I'm not, and it's not on sale. Don't ask. You can't get one. Members only. One-on-one, members only. Yeah. And you're not a member. But we appreciate your support, though. Moving right along. We're going to jump into some NFL streets. It is not officially NFL season yet, but the draft is coming up. Yes, the draft is coming up in 11 days.
11 days. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Oh, my God.
I was going to give y'all a draft board, but...
we're going to get to that.
I ain't going to have it. Maybe next episode, because the draft is not till next week. So.
Exactly. So we gonna get another one.
I can get y'all a draft board next episode. I got y'all.
Facts.
Mock draft by Meek.
Yeah, there it is. Mock draft by Meek. Other than that, oh my God, did you see that? My mic almost did not cooperate. It tried to take me out. Whoa.
Be on mic.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Other than that, we're gonna take a moment of silence.
Yes.
Our deepest, dearest condolences to Kyron Lacey
K2.
And his family in their moments of grief. So we're going to take a moment of silence.
For K2, man.
Very tragic that hit the airways today. It's just social media. So I said airways like I'm running a radio show. Might as well. You hear the voice. And now. But no, on a serious note, that hit the socials today. So that was very tough. Very tough. What really was a heart-wrenching thing I saw today was he was truly excited when Jaden Daniels and Malik Neighbors got drafted. They showed him when they went to the draft board. He was there surprised on the screen, and they were like, "Yo, next year, you."
Yeah.
And so
I was looking forward to him.
Honestly,
going to the league because I knew he was gonna be like.
He was gonna be one of the next LSU guys. You saw it. He was ready for that. So it's just very sad. Very sad for a young man to lose his life tragically like that very early on. So we're gonna move on in the NFL. There's a helmet ban list for next season. They're getting outdated. They are the Rydell Foundation, the Rydell Speed Icon, the Rydell Speed, the Rydell Revo Speed Classic, the Shut Air Pro Q11, the Zenith Epic Plus, and the Zenith Epic. Those are banned, so you will not see those helmets next season. The reason being is because they said those helmets were the helmets that were worn when more concussions. So they're moving on from those. They said.
I feel like that can't stop a concussion.
Hey, look, it can't. But they're trying to be safe. They're trying to progress. You know what's crazy? Aaron Rodgers is gonna have to find a new helmet because he definitely wore one of those his whole career.
He probably wore the shut.
Does he have a job right now though?
Nah.
Ooh, sorry to that man.
He trying to sell his crib in Montclair up the block.
Oh my God, yeah. What does it cost? A lot. You know what it is. The two men up here though, we gonna always show out for the kid though. Because not only did Jameis Winston get signed, he got signed, to his team, to the Giants.
Yes, sir.
But
we eating crab legs in Jersey.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
We eating W's.
Did you see him on TikTok? He was dancing with the crab the other day. He said they pieced it up.
Yeah.
Heard it. Heard you, King. Heard you. But also, Jameis Winston will headline the inductees of the 2025 Florida State Hall of Fame.
That's hard.
Oh, my God. That's very hard. He's a Heisman winner. He's a national championship winner. Yo, it was something. Speaking of that, I saw something on socials today. They said Mark Ingram was quoted.
I saw that.
You said it, right? Yeah. Mark Ingram quoted that Jameis Winston started a speech off praising God, and by the end of it, what was it?
I forgot. It was funny.
Yeah, he was like, yo, he started.
He was singing. Oh, he was singing.
Oh yeah,
he was singing the Monday night.
Yeah, the Monday night theme song. Yeah. Shout out to Jameis. This is one and only, man. Yeah. You can't get that nowhere else. Other than that, again, it's 11 days to the draft. Do you think
there was some good signings?
There were. We're not gonna
some good re-signings too, but it's a lot to cover right now.
I heard the Jets trying to come up with Bree Hall to the Cowboys. I'm gonna need that.
I heard rumors about that.
I'm gonna need that. If we get Bree Hall, we don't.
I feel like
we can go draft a line and be great again.
Thing about him is that sometimes he don't always show up. He is good though. He is good. I do like him.
I mean,
but just sometimes I feel like he tiptoes through the hole. Yeah,
he
doesn't hit the hole how he normally can. He pick his days whenever he.
I mean, if he come to Dallas, I feel like he'll have a resurgence.
Oh no, he get to Dallas. You guys definitely have a different offense for sure.
Of course,
for sure.
Other than that, do you think your team will fare well in the draft? If we get a line, maybe a receiver, I think we do well. How about you?
I think that that they have to make the right draft moves for sure because they're on the hottest seat in America. So they're not gonna do too much reaching. They're gonna go with best available and team needs.
Okay. I like it. That's a strong plan.
Yeah, I know that we're probably not going Shador anymore. So.
Yeah. Y'all signed a bunch of quarterbacks. Yeah,
Russ and Jameis.
Yeah, we got Russ in the Big Apple. Who would have thought? It's 2025 bingo card.
Yeah, it's Ciara too. Don't forget they package. Bro, they package, bro. She was there when he signed that paper too. She was sitting right there. She didn't see the photos.
You seen that video? What video? The one she put out for the new song. Oh yeah. I gotta talk behind my head because the people watching. Moving on with the show. Moving on with the show. For everybody in your team in 11 days, may the odds forever be in your favor. And if they're not in your favor, blame your GM. If you don't blame your GM, blame your owner.
Word. And if not, find a new team.
There's always them walking papers. But going for the sport that's active right now, big playoff jump. We jumping right into the NBA streets, baby.
Game was crazy today.
Oh my God. Shout out to the Warriors and the Clippers, man. Y'all gave us playoff atmosphere in the regular season. We ain't had that in a long time. I like it. Man. I liked it.
And Kawhi had like 30 something.
Yo, Kawhi, quiet is kept. Kawhi's been like wilding, bro.
Yes, he's been averaging almost like 25.
He's healthy. Clippers are scary.
Yeah.
That's a team you don't just want to see right now. But
Zubac been playing good.
Defensive player of the year.
Been playing good.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
They're a little sneaky team right there.
Also, if we're going to talk about that game today, Steve Kerr, I don't know what your X's and O's look like, but everybody knew that play was going to be a fake to Steph Curry. But how do you bring a man off the bench who hasn't played in 30-plus minutes of the game to shoot the game winner? And Steph Curry had 36.
But to defend Kerr, even though he did drop that bullshit.
He didn't draw that up. They had that play since like 2012.
He didn't have to shoot that shot. He had 6 seconds. He literally could have pump faked and took his time.
He could have did something.
He literally chucked that shit for no reason. He could have just pump faked, got my man to jump, and he probably had a wide open shot.
He did. Also, I didn't like that Draymond tried to create the foul instead of just making the layup. He jumped into my man like,
smoked it. I'm like, what are you doing?
Just make the layup, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So for the play-in tournament, we're gonna give you a full playoff breakdown of how it's going right now. Again, we're talking about the NBA. The play-in tournament on the West, you got the Kings and the Mavs.
That's the
9-10. That's the 9-10. And then you have the Warriors and the Grizzlies.
That's the 7-8.
That's the 7-8.
And then I think 3 and 6 is set.
Yep. 3 and 6. 4 and 5 are set.
Yeah, but 1 and 2 have to wait.
Yep.
If you got to play in this.
So just running down the conferences now. I'll give you the seeding. 1 in the West is OKC. 2 is the Rockets. 3 is the Lakers. 4 are the Nuggets. 5 is the Clippers. 6 is the Timberwolves. 7 is the Warriors. 8 is the Grizzlies. 9 is the Kings. 10 is Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
Mavericks having a lackluster season to say their best. Hey, look, somebody had to win the trade.
Yeah.
On the east side of things, the 9-10 play-in tournament game is at 9. Bulls are going to face the 10 Heat. I don't know. They've been looking nasty lately, man. I don't even want to get into that too much. And then
That loss today was bad.
very.
That layup, it looked like he drove to the basket and he just is like, oh shit, I gotta put this up. Literally threw it up. And it went in. Crazy.
And then the 7-8 is the Magic and the Hawks. Full seeding now for the Eastern Conference. Cavs at 1, Celtics at 2, 3 of the Knicks, 4 of the Pacers, 5 of the Bucks, 6 of the Pistons, 7 is the Magic, 8 is the Hawks, 9 are the Bulls, and 10 is the Heat. That is your full playoff breakdown. Again, this is the best time of the year for the NBA because everybody's going to tune in now. So, looking forward to some good basketball. If today was a inclination of how the playoffs are going to be, I like it. I think it's going to be a great playoffs no matter what. Like my man Shannon Sharp would say, I got one for you. Feel me?
The West is stacked though.
Feel me? Ant-Man, Sandman, Toucan Sam, Lakers in 5.
Oh.
Lakers in 5. That's all I got to say.
Damn.
Lakers in 5. Moving on. Shout-outs are in order for the season. Jokic becomes the first center in NBA history to average a triple-double as a center.
That's crazy.
He joins, averaging a triple-double for the season, he joins the Big O, Oscar Robertson,
Yeah, I saw that.
and 3-timer Russell Westbrook. And I'm not going to let y'all disrespect Russell Westbrook, bro. He did that for 3 seasons, and y'all tried to, throw it under the rug. Don't like that. So, big shout-out to Jokic, as well as big shout-out to Bub Carrington of the Washington Wizards.
Game winner?
Yep. He's the only rookie to play all 82 games. If you want to talk about rookies, let's not talk about Bronny James like everybody else for clickbait. We're going to talk about a rookie.
Today.
Gonna leave that alone.
Chill.
Hey, look, I think he's going to be great next year.
We'll see. But I think he's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Because it look like he's getting his confidence.
No, he's
back.
getting. It's not even confidence. He just had to get used to things, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, basically took a year off for health reasons. So, shout out to him. Another big shout out. Yeah, CP3 for starting all 82 games for the first time in his career.
That's crazy because normally he gets hurt.
Oh my God, because they back end him. And people usually get hurt on his teams, which forces him to do more at the end of seasons, and then he blows a tire.
I mean, people got hurt this year too. You got one people went out. Yeah, a couple dudes.
But he made it, man.
Already went out, dude. It's crazy.
And he's the first player to play all 82 games in a season in year 20 or more. So
crazy.
Shout out to him. People forget that he
Players
is definitely.
need to continue to play because I hate all this resting stuff. It's kind of annoying. It's really annoying.
Oh my God, my tippy toe hurts. I'm gonna take a day off, coach.
It's crazy. It's crazy what the NBA has come to when it comes to like that resting stuff. It's crazy.
Babying the players and the talent, as well as the last shout out is Anthony Edwards. He is the youngest player in the A's history to lead the league in 3-pointers made, with 320 of them this season.
It's crazy. I did not think he would be that good of a 3-point shooter when he first came out, but he definitely surprised me. Shout out to him.
The crazy thing is, I think Steph finished in 3rd.
Crazy.
But he did have a crazy day today, so that might switch. But Anthony Edwards is first.
7 threes today.
Yeah.
Curry.
Okay. Question from my distinguished panel mate here. Where should KD take his talents?
I like Dallas.
You want to go to Dallas with Kyrie?
AD, him. Yeah.
I say he go to the Big Apple.
The Knicks.
Go play with Big Bodega. Make it live back in New York City.
So you gotta move Bridges. Do you move or do you bench Hart and you play Bridges in that 3 spot?
Bridges is too valuable.
Or you
so
play Bridges at the 2. And then
Bridges
at the 3.
Bridges is too valuable, so I think they'll move Hart.
Yeah.
But I like the Knicks. I personally.
But he
think
can
Knicks.
sign wherever, I believe, right? He's an unrestricted free agent.
Something like that, I believe. Yeah. So I mean, I'm just saying, I could see Dallas. I could see the Knicks.
What about Minnesota?
to go play with them young man that thinks he's his idol, that has him as his idol, Anthony Edwards. I like that too.
It'd be weird seeing him in a Minnesota jersey though. A Dallas one too.
Feel me? Like it's some colors that just it's like one of those things. Like some jerseys you just don't put on.
Yeah.
Okay. Doubling back to Jokic averaging a triple-double. How you fire his coach, son?
Yeah, I don't. Well, it's a lot of rumors. We don't know though. There's a lot of rumors.
Like
that second coach that got fired, like that had a team going to the playoffs because Memphis Grizzlies coach got fired too.
Bro, my question is really, do players have too much say to the front office about coaches? Oh, I didn't like this. When it used to be, yo, get out there and play. Shut up and play, bro.
I mean, they got a voice, but I want to know like what really happened though.
We're in the playoffs.
Yeah,
we got a chip.
We have a winning record.
He's a great coach.
Oh, shout out to Chauncey too. He got that extension.
I was getting this. I see we be here.
Yeah,
that's that pup mentality.
Yeah.
Coach Chauncey Billups gets a multi-year extension with the Trailblazers.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
They actually turned the season around towards the second half of the season. They started to look like a better team.
They did. He's turning around out there.
They just a young team, so
and
I got like OKC.
I gotta ask you this because this is kind of trending right now.
What happened?
Isaiah Thomas had choice words about LeBron James warming up without a shirt and in a do-rag. Is he being an old timer or is it like he's talking about professionalism? Like
he's being an old timer. Yes, there is a dress code. I understand it. Yet you should have a shirt on. You're in the arena, whatever. But nobody's in the arena, and he can have a shirt off outside, shoot anywhere. Like it's not like he butt naked on the court. Like
we play shirts and skins all the time.
Yeah, I don't think it's that serious. Where like
I think that was just like
an old head.
Yeah, it kind of was, man. I have no. Like, I get where he trying to go. Like, we should be professional. We're in a league. I get it. But it's also like, he warming up, bro. Like
he the king. He do what he want. You couldn't guard him if you was.
See, look, you disrespecting a Hall of Famer. We moving on. Nah. And another question I got, because it's near and dear to my heart. Mm-hmm. Y'all feel John Morant is being targeted?
Yes.
Thank you.
I kind of feel like that.
Because other players in the A are doing similar weapon gesture celebrations. Oh, the grenade on him? Hey. Boo!
Yo, he rolled that shit up there.
Yo,
that's hard.
And he got people gotta realize he for the culture. You know how many people doing that now? I seen somebody in baseball do it. They said got to hit a double, got to second base. They said gong. I was like, oh, I like it. I like it a lot.
I ain't gonna lie. That's hard, bro.
He started a movement. They took the gun away from him. He said, I got a grenade.
I got the grenades.
Imagine the next one he do, he just take out the bazooka.
Yo, I've been calling that. Bro. I've been saying, yo, I need him for the bazooka. That'll be hard.
He shoot the game winner.
Boom.
Oh,
okay,
we're done. Reload it. Moving right along, we're gonna move into some college hoops. Shout out to the UConn Huskies women for winning the national championship. Paige Beckers got her one. Shout out to her. Paige Buckets. No disrespect to her. And shout out to Florida Gators.
Big Florida.
Went out there and beat Houston. I was going for Houston. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought Houston had it for a minute.
My boy took a jump shot, didn't shoot the ball.
Crazy.
Game over.
I've never seen it before. I've never seen somebody.
I've seen a bunch of that in LA Fitness, but in the game,
yo, he was better off just letting the ball get blocked.
No, not even that. Shoot the ball.
That's what I'm saying. Like shooting the ball and let it get blocked,
or don't even. It might not get blocked. Do something. Let pump fake. Do.
Put it up.
Don't do that.
And then he could have just touched it and then just fouled him because it would. I mean,
it's a lot he could have did in that situation, but real life happened. It comes at you fast.
Yeah.
Other than that, I need to ask again. What, if any, constraints should be put on the portal?
There has to be something.
I feel like the first portal you get, all good. Second time you jump in that portal,
it's a
mandatory, like,
they're gonna get to that.
like they're gonna have to start sitting people.
It's literally
bro.
out of control.
Like the portal's nasty
It's
work.
out of control.
I get it because a coach can leave at the drop of a hat, and I get it. We're trying to even things out.
But it needs to be a structure.
It has to be some structure. It's no way you've been to 3 schools in 3 years.
No, 2 years and a half.
And everybody said you're a bench player, but you believe you're a starter?
Bro.
Yo, sit the pine, bro.
What about mans that's asking for that bread from Tennessee?
Oh, my boy that said $4 million.
Yeah, 4.
You see what they said.
Coach said, huh? You think you bigger than the program, huh?
Papers. Get in the portal.
He said, bid please.
Exactly, man. Yeah, but no, I really do think that there should definitely be some type of constraints on the portal because it's nasty, especially in basketball.
I really don't. It's crazy. I thought that they were gonna stop it after COVID. Like, I get it, but it's getting out of hand now.
Yeah, it's got to be some constraints, and it's money. It's not just playing.
Yeah.
It's nasty. Like, it's gonna, because y'all moving so nasty, they're going to start putting constraints on it because y'all want to move nasty.
And we wish we had this when we played, bruh.
I don't even want to get into that.
Bruh.
Sitting 30 days in each sport is not good, bro.
No, they had you.
Oh no, sitting a year. Yeah, bro. Oh my. Take a deep breath.
No, boy, you didn't even have money. You got your stipend was
that was it, bro. You get your little ham sandwich.
You get your McDonald's here and there.
Word. Now y'all asking for $4 million? Y'all different.
And they taking Hellcats.
What? Moving on. Speaking of the portal, big transfers out of the portal for women's basketball.
Yo.
Nation's leading scorer, Tanaya Latson.
Crazy.
South Carolina.
South Carolina, a couple transfers.
Our distinguished panel that's not here will have something bad to say, but you know Big Dawn gonna go get it done.
Yeah, she gonna get it done.
Olivia Miles to TCU. TCU quietly stacked up. I don't know if people paid attention.
I didn't think she was leaving. I thought she was leaving to go to the draft. I didn't know she was leaving to go to TCU. That was crazy. She was on the draft board. She was like projected number 2 on the draft board. Right at the big page.
I don't know what happened, but
Crazy.
hey.
I mean, she probably make more money anyway in college than she gonna make in the A. So I get it.
We're gonna get to something like that in a little bit.
Yeah.
And then South Carolina's Malaysia Fuwali.
Yo,
hits the portal.
I did not see that one.
I did when you got to Nia Latson. Because Raven Johnson came back, there was no room for her to start. She feels that she could be a starter. I will say, if you're really dissecting basketball and watching it, Malaysia's numbers dropped this year. And not only that, from an eye test, that championship game told me a lot about her. Immediately when she got in the ball, they got smoked. But when she got in the game, she got the ball stolen from her.
Damn.
And shut down immediately. She didn't have a good game. And you coming off the bench and you weren't productive. You weren't yourself. Dawn's yelling, but rightfully so, trying to light a fire. Trying to light a fire under you.
Was pissed.
And you shut down. So what about that game tells me that you should be a starter? You're going to have to take your lumps and bruises like everybody else. Yeah. People have to realize South Carolina is not where the big stars go. They have some stars. And you have to realize their stars are big men.
Yeah.
Aja Wilson, Aaliyah Boston, Camila Cardozo. Like, she builds a program. South Carolina is a program and not where superstars go. So when people come out with these All-American lists, it's never going to be Dawn. She has a program at South Carolina, and people fail to realize that. And when you go there, you buy into that. So Fuwali bought into it for 2 years. She got a national championship, an undefeated season her freshman year. Her second year, her numbers dropped. But the productivity, even though there's highlights and you see her make a flashy play, it didn't translate well to every game. And you can see that in her game, could she start other places? Of course, nobody's saying that. But when it came down to the nitty gritty, especially in the national championship, you showed that Dawn actually knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
So,
but Dawn is good with guards too, though, because she was a guard.
Of course. Yeah. But amazingly, she just produces great bigs.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah. Moving right along. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, is draft day for the WNBA.
Word.
Shout out to the ladies, man. The big board right now has Paige Beckers going second.
I thought Paige was going first. No.
Oh, I said second. Oh my God, I would never. I'm tripping. She's going first. That's what they saying. We have Dominique Malonia going second. Kiki from USC going third. And then it's like two other players that said LSU player. Was that the shooter? Yeah, Centron from Notre Dame is going fourth.
Yeah.
And then Morrow is going fifth from LSU.
Projected.
Yeah, that's the projected, but that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, it normally goes in that way.
Also, shout out to Paige Beckers. I don't know why people think I hate her. I've been saying it.
She's a bucket.
Y'all could kill me in the comments if y'all want to. Nobody would have known who Caitlin Clark was if Paige Beckers was healthy. Nobody. There was no Caitlin Clark talk until Paige Beckers got hurt. Would she have made a run in the tournament and you'd have had to kind of pay attention? Yes, but the amount of notoriety she got is off of Paige getting hurt. I stand on that. So y'all kill me if y'all want to, but I'm standing on that. But Paige Beckers, a.k.a. Paige Buckets, signs a 3-year deal with Unrivaled. Want to know the kicker about this contract? Her first year salary with Unrivaled for a 10-week basketball tournament, or league, sorry. They shooting. Will exceed what she makes as the number 1 draft pick and the salary it pays for all 4 years of her rookie contract. 1 year salary beats 4 years. This is why they staying in college, ladies and gentlemen. The bag is bigger. It's about the bag.
But she's gonna get endorsements though.
Of course, she's gonna make it in endorsements, but it's just crazy to think that her Unrivaled, which is a 10-week league, beats out all 4 years of her salary in the W. Crazy.
Yeah.
Also, not to bash the W, because they are having opening day May 16th.
Oh.
We trying to get some tickets, man. We gonna try and be in the building for that Liberty Aces game.
Yeah, I definitely want to be there. I said I'm gonna look and see.
Facts. What's up, y'all? This is B Webb with Pup here at Kobe Styling Salon. Make sure y'all come down here. You know, these people do great work. They do nails, they do hair, they have beauticians, they cut hair. They do all your essential needs when it comes to getting your hair done and you looking good. So make sure y'all come down here to Kobe Styling Salon in Bloomfield. Make sure y'all get y'all stuff done. And again, support Pup. Shout out to y'all. We've come to that time of the show where we get a little sentimental. Why? Because it is the best time in the world. It's time for somebody's gotta go. And we got 4 heavy hitters for you. I actually got 8, but I'm only gonna give you 4.
Nah, 4 a lot.
4.
Me.
Hey. Yeah, it is. You a one-man show today.
Yeah,
but it's
show.
It's out.
Whoa.
First one. Men's college coach. Rick Pitino. Tom Izzo. John Calipari.
I like Rick. Calipari ain't going either.
Getting rid of the god?
I know. I really can't get rid of Izzo though.
It's tough.
I might have to let go of Calipari. I know, but Rick, I can't. Rick is nasty though. Anywhere Rick goes, he turned the program around.
I know.
Yeah,
It's a tough one. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna lead that one to America.
Yeah, we're gonna let one to the comments.
We're gonna reel that up. Hey, shooting. We're gonna lead that to the comments and we're gonna move right on. That was a tough one though.
That was tough.
All right. I think this week I came with some heavy hitters. Next
tough.
one. Best Hooper. Jeff Teague, Brandon Jennings, Drew Holiday.
Wait.
I did it again.
Jeff Teague.
All-Star. Hooper. Brandon Jennings. Hooper.
I see what you did there.
Drew Holiday. Chip. Defender. Bucket getter too.
I think I'm gonna let go of Jeff.
You gonna let go of my boy Jeff? Yeah. Ooh, I don't like it.
I like Bernie Jennings, and I like.
Okay, hey, look, you are entitled to your opinion, like the rest of America.
Yeah.
Number 3, biggest sports rivalry: the New York Yankees versus the Boston Red Sox, the LA Lakers versus the Boston Celtics, UNC versus Duke. America, that's one for you. We're gonna make that a real team.
Yeah, that's gonna be for them. But that's tough.
Yeah, I know.
That's tough.
I looked at that. I said, "Yo, what are we doing here?" I was mad at myself for making that. To be honest with you, I was like, "Ooh, I'll make somebody choose."
Yeah, that's tough.
Okay. And for the last one.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
I got something to choose from. All right, I'm a. It's basketball season, right? I should keep it basketball. Yeah. Best power forward.
Uh-oh.
Kevin Garnett, Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Love.
Why Kevin Love?
I want you to know what you getting rid of championships.
By Kevin Love.
And you forgetting in Minnesota? Kevin Love?
By Kevin Love.
Hey.
By Dirk was.
Hey, Dirk.
Him.
Dirk showed up to the game. Dirk showed up to the game with a foil plate. You know he got good cooking.
Dirk was still playing on
and
his last legs.
You saw him.
What is Kevin Love doing currently? He's on the bench.
Hey, chill, man. He got his chips with LeBron and them. He throw the dimes.
Dirk got a chip.
Kevin Love. I think Kevin Love got chips. But hey, look. You entitled to your opinion. Yo, Dirk think he funny too. He was up there he with Taylor Rooks. We peep. Yeah.
She too young for you.
Chill, he got a black wife.
Yeah.
Hold Dirk down. He for the people. He eat out of foil plates like us.
Yeah, I know. I know.
This is one he's not answering. I'm gonna just give this one to y'all for America. Again, we're gonna have 3 of these for y'all because this one is special. College running back: Reggie Bush, Darren McFadden, Adrian Peterson. That's too spicy. We're not even going to answer that up here. America, I want y'all to argue in the comments for real. I'm igniting the riot this week. I think I did a good job. What you think?
Nah, you did.
Those was tough?
Those was hard. But we like America to choose.
That's all it is, baby. That's all it is. But unfortunately, we've come to that time in the episode where we have to say goodbye to you, our friends. First of all, we just want to say thank you to everybody that support us, man. We really appreciate y'all. We hope to be back real soon. Again, thank you to Kobe Styling Salon, our sponsors. You can find us on all streaming platforms. Wherever you find your podcast, you can find us. But make sure you get on YouTube most of all. Like, comment, and subscribe. We out of here.
Weezy out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen.